け Gimme gimme power 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 今呼び覚ませ何度打ちのめされやっと初ぐ立ち上がれ
Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo here. Today we are back with another figure unboxing video, and a video I am very excited for. Today we are opening up the Super Saiyan Blue Masterlise Broly movie Goku. Now I'm so excited for this guy because, and you can even see my hands in the back. I'm so excited for this guy because he is regarded in the community as one of the best Goku figures that has come out of recent times. And I was just like, oh, it's just another basic Super Saiyan Blue Goku figure. But I actually got to see him in person on that box lunch, my figure hunting video, if you want to go check that out. But I saw him in store, and I was like, I can't pass this guy up. So I was able to find him on Amazon for like 36 bucks, which was a pretty good price. I would price him around 40, so I'd say I got him a little bit cheaper, which was good. I'll leave some links, of course, in the description if you want to pick them up yourself. I don't know if they have any more on Amazon, because when I bought it, it said there was one left, so I don't know. This might be the last one. But let's take a look at the box here. So this was originally the original Ichiban Kuji prize line for the Broly movie. This Goku is one of them. There's a Super Saiyan version of this. There's a Gogeta, which I actually, funny enough, think is the worst looking Gogeta out of the blue Gogetas we've had recently. And then there's also King Cluster Broly, which we've unboxed on the channel before. You can kind of see that the box is the same style, right? Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. You can just, see his kind of design there. The back is a wall of text with a little bit of a sticker there, and then this just says Masterlise and has a picture of the Goku. The other side though, oop, our box fell down back there. Boop, get back up there, boy. The box though on this side is really cool. You do see this side continue on to here, which is really cool, but then it kind of ruins this side a little bit. I don't know. The bottom though, as you can see here, Banpresto official. Now, what's interesting is that technically, this isn't a Banpresto figure. As you can see here, there is the Bandai Spirits logo, but I believe Banpresto is just the Western distributor for this figure. So even though the Banpresto logo, actually the logo isn't on it, funny enough, it is on King Cluster Broly's overseas version, but it is a Bandai figure. So, as you can see there, same thing on the top, a little bit of continuation, and then, of course, the good old Toei animation sticker. Oh, it's already connected. Okay. I like that. Interesting that it's kind of taped onto the cardboard as well. Wow, this is really weird. I've never seen packaging like this. Granted, I've not opened up too many, well, technically Ichiban Kuji, but, overseas Ichiban Kuji figures in my time yet. So, wow. They weren't kidding. So let's keep an eye out first of all for any quality control like error defects. I don't see any. I do see a little scuff mark. Oh, that came right off. Nice. On there, the paint job is fantastic on the Super Saiyan Blue hair. The shirt looks absolutely incredible. They did a great job with the detail. Muscle definition is great. Oh, I love that little bit of spiked bit there. Looks very good. Interesting that they chose skin. But yeah, this is Blue Ku in his purest form here. That's really good. Oh, if only unfortunately it was a little bit lower on that, so you could just kind of have the bust there. That would be kind of cool. Weird that they package it like this though. I don't know what that's all about. I mean, it's fine, it's just kind of odd, you know what I mean? Okay, so this is the legs. Oh, why is this so hard to get out? There we go. Okay, wait, I don't want to break that either. Okay, so legs. Where's the oh, here we go. The tape is actually holding it closed here. There we go. All right, let's take a look at the legs and then we'll put it together. So leg wise, this looks absolutely incredible. The sculpt for the rip there looks really good. Pants look really good. Boots look really good. Not much to say here, just that it looks really good. Alright, so he can stand on his own. Real quick, we'll put that on a second. Also, that's hollow. That's interesting. He doesn't necessarily need the stand. The stand goes on this foot, I think? Yeah. Fits like a glove, which is really nice. That's good. That's good. And can stand up pretty well, even without it, but that just helps. Alright, so let's put this on. Ooh. Ooh, 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 that's a tight fit. So just like looking at this, absolutely incredible. This looks amazing. The rip that they did for the pants here looks so good with the rip of the shirt. It's a very nice, you know, like very tattered. I love how they did the belt. Very, very nice figure here. People weren't kidding when they said this is one of the first Super Saiyan, or best Super Saiyan Blue figures. I am very happy with this. Interestingly enough, his feet like kind of don't meet the ground, if you can see that like perfectly. I guess that's why they have the stand. Can it go on this foot too, or? No, it doesn't look like it. This is the one that fits it. Okay, so let's actually put the foot on there. Alright, so the only thing I'm seeing about this that I don't like is that there, you actually can't really see it from there, but there, right, there is a little bit of gapping right there. A little bit of gapping between the orange and the blue. I don't know if that's just like here. Let me try just pushing it on a little bit more. But I'm pushing it pretty hard, and I don't think that that is going to disappear. Luckily, you can't really see it, right? From this angle, right, the rip on the pants sort of like covers it. You can't even really see it from far away. It's only if you like kind of go up close and look at it like that. That is still a little bit frustrating because y'all know how I feel about gapping on my figures. I don't really like that when, you know, you can kind of see that it's just a top part put on the bottom. But otherwise, this is literally a perfect figure. Like, I can't say enough about this. The sculpt is absolutely incredible. They did a great job. I can only see a couple little scuff marks, like here, that little black mark by my thumb there. That's a little bit of a mark. I don't even know if it'll come up. Yeah, right there, that little like splotch on the blue shirt. Definitely not as bad, funny enough, as King Cluster Broly. There's definitely not that many, you know, things wrong with this one compared to that one that were like little scuffs and whatnot. The hair sculpt I really love too. Obviously with Super Saiyan Blue hair, they kind of do it different every time, and I do really like this one where it's like a little bit darker and then it goes to lighter. But this is such a good Goku figure. I would honestly recommend this to anyone. I do think that, you know, the price tag is a little bit high, but that's sort of the case with Ichiban Kuji, you know, and then they go overseas. They sort of overprice it a little bit. That might just be because of, you know, the nature of the product. Nonetheless, though, I still think that this figure is well worth $40. It's pretty, you know, it's a little bit more hefty than some other Banpresto stuff, and it just looks absolutely incredible on the shelf, right? Like, they did such a good job too. I just really love like when they do a good job on like the ripping and the sort of battle damage and the belt and all that. That I really love. The pose they chose too is great. Again, there is a Super Saiyan version of this guy, but you know, I already have a couple of Super Saiyan figures, and this blue one looks good. I love how they had the bangs sort of like covering the eye too. Like, it looks good from any angle, right? You could even have them like this, right? Still looks pretty good. So here's what we're gonna do. Instead of bringing King Cluster Broly here because he's a little bit big, we're gonna bring this guy over to him on the shelf, and I'm gonna compare him over there. Alright, so as you can see, I have King Cluster Broly right here next to Blueku. This is actually on my nightstand. I just kind of put my phone here and that's it. We're gonna carefully pick up Broly, put him down here. Now, I'm comparing these two because, like I said before, these two are from the same line. The original Ichiban Kuji run of these guys had both of these guys again in the same line with a Gogeta in it. And obviously Broly still towers over Goku, but they do look very good together. It's almost too like, you know, it sort of is like fitting that, you know, Broly's bigger than Goku, right? Like, you have him like this, right? Sort of like perspective, right? That Broly is, you know, like in the distance and he's, you know, this large entity and Goku's kind of small, or vice versa rather, I guess I should say. But they do match very well. You know, obviously keeping style consistent between a line is very important, and I feel like that would be kind of hard to do with, you know, a line that has a figure this big and a line that has a figure this big. But they do a pretty good job. I mean, they seem similar enough style to me. I mean, I don't know. If I wasn't into figures, I might not say that these are the same, but they do a pretty good job of keeping it consistent, I would say. Let's take a quick look. Let me put Broly back up here very carefully. I don't want anything to happen to him. I love this Broly figure. I literally like look at it every night when I go to sleep. I know that sounds weird, but it's just so cool. Since we're already here though, let's just kind of throw a couple Super Saiyan Blue Gokus at you. Here is the Dragon Ball Heroes one to compare. A very good size. Obviously the other Goku's a little bit bigger. This is kind of what I was talking about, right? This guy's a little bit bigger than your average Bam Presto sized figure like this, right? Then also, let's take a quick look at the Super Saiyan Blue Goku from the movie. Let me just get him off the shelf here. He is a little bit bigger than the other Goku, but not in terms of like girth, right? Like this guy's body is a little bit bigger, while this guy is just taller simply because of the stand. I do think that this guy fits the Broly movie style a little bit more. I still absolutely love this figure as well, but this is such a good Super Saiyan Blue figure that I can't knock it either. You know, it's so good, and obviously, you know, it's kind of iconic, this pose with Super Saiyan Blue, because, you know, Broly's about to rain down and come at him, and Goku hits this pose. But I would definitely say that this style is a little bit more, you know, in line with the Broly movie style. Not that that's a bad thing, that this sort of deviates from that, but it sort of looks like, you know, Dragon Ball Super's style a little bit more. But again, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's nice and detailed, though, nonetheless, and I absolutely love it. Let's compare him to the legendary Namco Gogeta Blue. These guys actually scale pretty well in terms of size. They look actually really good together from this angle, especially. Gogeta's obviously a little bit taller just because, you know, he is not on the ground. He's, you know, floating a little bit with the stand. I mean, obviously Goku is grounded. But their bodies are pretty much the same size. I definitely think if they made a Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta in this style, which obviously they're not going to because this line is a little bit older now, that would have been really cool, and you could kind of display these guys together and they'd be around the same size. But these guys still look pretty good together. I still think that that Gogeta right there, of course, is a little bit more in tow with the Broly movie design, right? Like the face is a little bit more, you know, like kind of simplistic, as well as the hair detail, you know, and sort of like the look of it. And then this one's just more of like intricately detailed, just like, you know, not as reminiscent as the Broly movie style. But again, not a bad thing. This Super Saiyan Blue Goku figure is absolutely incredible. I'm very happy to own it. $36 for the price tag is definitely worth it for me. Not mad about that at all. I would say try and look for it as cheap as you can find it, just because, you know, it is a Super Saiyan Blue Goku figure, but I feel like what really makes it worth it, especially, you know, with, you know, Ichiban Kuji figures originally, and obviously just kind of being a little bit more expensive, is the sculpt, and the look of it is just so good. Like, it's definitely one of the best Super Saiyan Blue Goku figures that we have. Alright guys, that is going to do it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing video. Let me know what you think of the Masterlise Super Saiyan Blue Goku in the comments section below. Let me know if you picked this guy up. Otherwise though, catch you in the next one. I'm going to get you out. Peace.